Some of the commercial projects that we're into are the roofing, the siding of some of the townhouses, or what we'll also do is revamp 30 decks or something on a townhouse complex or apartment complex. And then we're into small buildings, some of the smaller buildings that are being built. We'll take on those projects.
Our association needed new siding, and so we went to got several different bids. Advanced Home Improvements was on the spot for helping our board come to a recommendation for the association to approve. They showed up at our association meeting and did a presentation on the product, the process, the whole project. And then we started the project, we completed the project, and Advanced Home Improvements met the criteria. They stood by their word, and we got what we expected, and actually more than we expected. The crew that we had was fantastic. They were on the spot. They helped us understand what was going on if we had any questions. They worked tirelessly. These guys showed up at 7 in the morning and they stayed until dark. They were there the entire time, every day, working to get the project completed. So we were never felt like, oh, I wonder if they're going to come back.
We at Advanced Home Improvements can go ahead and help you from the start till the end, beginning with the filing of the permit, the designing of the plans, and the beginning fruition stages, all the way to the end of going ahead and finishing up with paint. The best example we could probably show you right now for a smaller business commercial renovation is our own. In this project, we actually had a uniqueness of the construction of this building because it wasn't a square constructed building. We also had uniqueness of following the guidelines with the city as far as dumpster removal, all those other aspects in which sometimes when you have some land and some other areas where you don't have street permits, you don't have problems like that. We can deal with any of the aspects that are given. And in this situation, being our own, on a busy roadway of County Road 81 and a main street of a business, we handled it with grace, obviously being that we did get an award from the mayor about the design and construction of this building project. It's very critical to have some nice design work. If you don't have the great design work and thought process ahead of time, you can probably jeopardize the use of that business once it's completed. In our own design of our small commercial project, we were dealing with adding approximately 860 feet onto the property, which is a small amount. However, if you go and actually tour the property, you'd never guess it was only 860 feet. There's use of every nook and cranny. Literally, the custom cabinetry fills every space that we have. Through the details, we can start out with whatever construction you'd like, insulating to whatever level you'd like, construction of whatever the codes and compliances within the city, within the commercial ordinances is what will be handled. In regards to fire codes on firewalls, handicap accessibility, things like that are into consideration with a commercial property, much more so than what you deal with in a residential standpoint. And those things are things that we can help with and work with your city with and with you as a business on.